So I was then down in Rockledge. It's right by the beach, by Cocoa Beach, huge tourist spot. And we actually got to go up there on P-Day, but we had to go early in the morning, so we can't be out when people are out there on the beach. Lots of people, so there was also, there's like NASA has like a launch pad out on the Cape, one of the islands, just outside of, just off of the coast. And so there was cool nights where they were launching satellites or rockets or whatever. And so we'd just like be able to see this thing just taking off into the sky. So that was pretty sweet. There's tons of tourists, lots of, can't think of, cruise liners that ship out of Rockledge area. It's right by the beach. People go down there, and that's what they live for, basically, is the beach. That's a good spot to be. So it was a super fun spot to be in. Definitely kind of is still a pretty big part of Florida, pretty big city, a big chain that just kind of stretched along the coast. There's a big population. So definitely a lot of diversity there as well. We had this sweet member, and he got baptized probably just that same year, because I was there at the end of the year. He was just super funny. This older guy, had a lot of health issues, but we would go see him at least once a week, and we didn't know if we were doing any good, because it was hard for him to get to church just with health struggles and things. But he would come out every time, just in shorts, no shirt, just this old guy. And he would just tell us the most random stories and facts about life. He would like criticize our prayers sometimes in constructive ways, other times not as much. But that was super fun. His name's Bill. One time, this was before I got there, but my companion that I was with and his trainer had been teaching Bill about the resurrection. And so they leave, and then Bill is super excited the next time that they come back. He had this dog named Sam. This is completely random, but apparently Sam, he fell over one day, and I don't know if he was stopped breathing or something, but Bill was really worried about him. And then a couple minutes passed by, and Bill's just in tears because he thinks his dog's dead. But then his dog hops up and starts running around. And so when the missionaries went back, this was always a joke that he used, but he's like, guys, Sam was dead and then he was resurrected. I don't know, it was just super funny. So I don't know if they taught the resurrection well enough, but they probably went over it again. But there were super good members. I remember I was there for Christmas, and we went with the family. They took really good care of us on Christmas, but we were able to go caroling, in an old folks home, and that was a super special Christmas experience for me. It was super hard, I think, being a missionary at Christmas. Just a lot of people are with their families, and a lot of companions don't want to go out and knock because it's family time at Christmas. But we got to go and sing to these old people, and I'm a terrible singer, but it was super fun, and these old people just needed it and they loved it. So those are a couple of my favorite memories from Rockledge.